Hey guys, so I thought I'd update you on some rather big news. No, I am not pregnant. No, I am not moving in with a boyfriend just yet. And my big news is that I am trying to set up my own business, which is actually quite a scary thought. If you think about it, trying to run your own business. Doing bespoke cakes and cupcakes, which is something I actually have a real passion for. And yeah, so that's basically why I am doing it. If I didn't have a passion for it, I really wouldn't be doing it. So yeah, but it is basically something that I want to do. It's something I'm definitely looking into going into, and I've just got in touch with a couple of little companies that help set up fresh business ideas and things like that. So I go see the Prince's Trust on the 11th of next month at 10:30 till 11:30 to discuss my business idea and for them to give me a few little tips. All they've said is to bring a business plan with you. So from a company that I used before that were actually fairly shit and could only meet you once every 2 weeks, when ideally to get my business idea set up, I need to be seeing someone sort of every week. And because I missed a couple of appointments with them because their system really didn't work out for me, I couldn't rearrange a booking because Thursdays when they wanted to see me weren't technically that good on logistically timings and things. So yeah, that just didn't work out. So I basically gave up with them. So I am looking at going with someone else, or maybe getting back in touch with them and explaining and saying that Thursdays are not really my best days. Either Mondays or Tuesdays are sort of my best day to go see someone if it's with that company. Whereas Prince's Trust, it's more online help, so I can email whoever at any time. Because the other company, I think it was written in their old contract. I've still got their old contract. I'm just not going to say who it was. But they had a really daft rule that we could only have a contact between each other between the hours of 9 and 4:30. So if I was doing my business plan a little bit later on and I suddenly needed help, I wasn't allowed to contact that person. So it was really, really difficult. So it meant I had to basically be on the ball around those times, and I couldn't necessarily always be online at those times. But I am also looking at getting an office space to basically keep work at work and things like that. So while I'm trying to set up the business idea, I'm sort of wanting to do it in an office and use maybe a bit of job seekers towards it, because I really do want to keep it at work and keep it separate from home and things like that, because to me it is a job. It is one that I really do want to do, so I sort of need to find somewhere that will let me rent an office space, because technically my business isn't set up yet, so I need somewhere that will let us rent, even if it's just for 6 months until I'm fully on my feet and things like that, because I am looking at also getting a shop where people can come in and buy the products, but I'm also going to set up a Facebook page and a few other things that need to be set up really, just to get the business going. And there will probably be a website, so if I remember and I get the website linked up and things, you can see what I'm getting up to, and I'll update my Twitter with little news snippets, because obviously this is now going to be part of YouTube and things like that. So yeah, that's basically why I am doing it. Just thought I'd update you on the big news, because a lot of you because I do sort of disappear as and when I sort of choose, so I thought this would explain a little bit more about why I've been disappearing so much, because this is basically a huge venture for me, and basically just something that I need to look into, doing properly and professionally, so I can't always give time to YouTube to basically make videos. So that is why I've not been making videos as much, and I've basically just put YouTube on the back burner because, yeah, this business does ultimately come first. If it didn't, I'd be failing at really wanting a business. So I do need to put this on the fence a little bit, just until I've got a business plan typed up. But I can still give little snippets on how I'm doing, and my Twitter will always be updated with whatever I'm getting up to. And I will still be working at the charity shop, because, yeah, I do need a break from writing up business plans because they are actually quite tedious on doing, but they do need to be done. So yeah, that's basically what is going on. Right now the dog is trying to eat me. Hugo, no! So I've just posted on Preloved that I want a desktop computer rather than a laptop. I just feel it'll be easy to use at the end of the whole situation. So yeah, that's basically what I'm doing, because I do ultimately need a desktop. I'm looking at getting an iMac, but for now I am probably just going to settle for anything, and I'm really not that bothered for the first couple of months until my business is set up. Hugo! Mummy's talking! So that's basically what I am doing. So if you were wondering what is going on with my life, then yeah, that is basically the plan. So I am just going to quickly add a few more things to the first page of my business plan, from the old company's plan, and take it from there. And I will let you know on who I decide to go with, because yeah, the Prince's Trust, I'd get a grant as soon as I signed up with them, whereas this other company, which is a little bit closer to me, you have to basically wait a year to get a grant, and if I need kitchen equipment, then that's not always technically the best idea, and theirs is technically a loan, so I'd have to pay them it back, whereas a grant of Prince's Trust that don't want back. So yeah, it's a little bit better for me. So I'm just googling on Preloved, well, pre-loving, because I need to get a few kitchen equipment things that I don't want to spend an absolute fortune on while I am just setting up. So yeah, I will go and upload this before my dog starts doing something. So yeah, that's basically what is going on with my news. That is the big update. So I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.